So, here on the Vandor, the Source channel, I really try hard to avoid politics. I try to avoid the divisive kind of things that people don't like to hear or people don't like to talk about. I talk about the celebrities. I try to find some kind of lesson in what the celebrities, what the entertainment industry is doing. But you know what? Sometimes there are things bigger. There are things so big that need to be talked about. So Israel, I just want to reach out and say, man, it hurts me. It hurts my soul to have seen what happened on the 12th. I don't like it. It doesn't sit well with me. So anybody preaching that destruction or murder needed to take place that day, anybody preaching that Israel people, the citizens of Israel should have died, you know what? They're wrong. They're wrong. Nobody should have died. Nobody should have lived through that. No one should have suffered through watching their family members die. No one should have suffered through watching people who they love about, people who they care about, die. Their own citizens die. Now, with that same exact token, I'm watching now and I've been alert. I see everything that goes on, and you know what? I don't like it. I don't like it with that same token, because the same distress that I had when Israel was being bombed, the same distress that I had when those citizens of the Israel were being raided, their neighborhoods were being raided and neighborhoods were being gone through by Hamas, that same sentiment that I have right now, but times a billion. You know why? Because I seen the death toll. Now they're saying 1,200 people died in Israel. 1,200 people died in Israel. And now they're saying that Palestine has faced up to 1,500 deaths. 1,500 deaths, and they're still going. So this is my problem with this situation. It's not equal. And this is a lot of people's problem with the situation. It is not equal. And what does that mean? That means the same trope, the same things that we've always been saying. One Israelite, one citizen of Israel passes away. One citizen of Israel gets murdered, gets killed. And 1,000, I would say 100, but you know what? It's not true. 1,000 Palestinians die. 1,000 people die in Palestine. I don't believe murder should be something that is acceptable for anybody. No one should be murdering. But let me tell you something. The unequal, disproportionate nature of Israel's attacks, not just today, not just on the 12th, but for all of time, the disproportionate nature of Israel's attacks towards Palestine is what people are talking about. That is why people are so reluctant to pick a side. That is why people are so reluctant to say anything. I mean, you speak out, you say one word about Palestine, you say one word about how the Palestinian citizens need life, how the Palestinian citizens deserve to live. You say that and you are boycotted. You are branded an enemy of Israel. You are branded an enemy of the United States. You are branded evil. You are branded a traitor. I don't like that. And it doesn't sit well with me. Now, death is bad, and no one should be killing people. War is bad, and no one should be killing people. Now, I get it. There is a generation of upset Palestinians, of super upset Palestinians because their border got pushed back and whatever. There's a generation of upset Israel citizens of Israel who are so upset, who cannot understand why these Palestinians keep attacking their cities. There are upset forces on both sides. Everybody is so upset. But here goes the problem. When we do not address what we are seeing with our eyes, when we do not address what we are physically seeing with our eyes, the retaliation, the increased retaliation, the amount of destruction that we are physically seeing with our eyes, when we don't address it and communicate it, we allow these actions to take place unchecked. Now, I do understand that Israel has a right to defend themselves. I really do. Trust me, I get it. That shit was uncalled for. That shit that happened on the 12th was completely uncalled for. I didn't like it. I don't like it. And it disgusts me. It disgusts me that they sat there and planned for 2 years. How fucking dare them sit there and plan for 2 years? On the other hand, when you have Palestinian citizens who are routinely killed, who don't even make the news, no one even gives a fuck about these Palestinian citizens. No one cares as far as the Western media is concerned. When you have that kind of dynamic, Hamas and all these other groups, they feel pushed. They feel pushed to do something radical. So absolutely not, I'm not justifying the actions. Absolutely not. But let me tell you something. This one narrative that we have from Israel, this one narrative that we have from the United States, this one narrative is not just one narrative. There are other people living other narratives, and they do not look pretty. They do not look nice. It looks like an attack to them. It looks like war's already been declared. So everybody needs to calm down. I know that I am a little bit livid right now. I don't usually make these kind of videos. My videos are very nice. They're very streamlined. I got editing going on. I do all kind of stuff. But this one issue is burning me up, because this is the real kicker. This is why I really made this video. They are not done. Israel is not done. So 1,500 Palestinians are already dead. 1,200 Israel citizens are already dead, okay? And they're still going. They said they're going to go block to block. Now, when I see the footage on TV, on CNN, even on the Western media, when I see the footage, guess what? They're showing the plaza. They're showing the Gaza Strip. They're showing the Gaza Strip being destroyed. I see Israel citizens lost 1,200 people, and then boom, explosion of all those buildings on the Gaza Strip. They are showing what happened on the 12th. They're showing what is currently happening. And they're putting a headline that Israel citizens are currently passing away. Meanwhile, they're destroying the whole Gaza Strip. They are destroying the whole Gaza Strip. So I'm not saying that Israel is wrong. I'm saying that the extremes that they are doing is extreme. It is extreme. It is extreme. And the fact that they are unchecked, the fact that they are allowed to bomb these people like this. Now, I get you. If it was just 99% Hamas, if it was 99% Hamas, then absolutely, sure. But you know what's happening? They're bombing buildings where children are at. They're bombing buildings where innocent women are at. They're bombing children where hardworking men who are trying to go to school are at, who are trying to provide a means for their family to survive. So absolutely not. This is out of character for Vandor the source. But you know what? You know what else is out of character? You know what else is out of character? An attack, a defense of Palestine. Because you know what? These people have felt like they have been pushed up against the wall for years and no one cares. You know what else is unprecedented? Block by block destruction of the Gaza Strip. So we are in unprecedented times. We are in unprecedented times. Now, I don't say nothing about shit that I don't know. I don't say anything that things that don't concern me as much. You know, did you hear me talk about the Ukraine war? I haven't said a damn thing, and I have nothing to say. But when we are talking about all these innocent Palestinian children, women, when we are talking about all these people dying in the street and still about to die today, right now, they're about to kill them today, it's a problem for me. It's a problem for me. So I stand with Israel. I stand with Israel. But let me tell you something. I absolutely stand with Palestine. I absolutely stand with Palestine. I absolutely stand with Palestine unapologetically. Because you know what? You are not going to kill those people and no one care. You are not going to murder those people and no one care. Now, I know I look crazy, but you know what? When I see those people die on TV, when I see those buildings, it's a fucking problem for me. It's a problem. No one should die like that. It's enough. Israel, you made your fucking point. You made your fucking point. You've done what you need to do. It's enough. Now, I just need all of this killing and murder to stop. This region has been aggressive for so long. For so long. And we are done. We're done. We're done with conversations and talking. It's just war. Haven't you people realized that it's not going to stop? That if you do not accept peace and love into your heart on both sides, it is not going to stop. There's nothing that's going to stop this. I'm done. I'm sorry, my people. I'm so sorry I had to make this video, but I do not feel bad or ashamed or any kind of way for defending the life of innocent people. They do not deserve to die. None of them. If only these people could get common sense into their hearts and accept the fact that they are the same fucking people. They're not different. They are the same fucking people. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, I am out. I am super sorry that it had to get so dramatic, but the fucking fact that these people are still getting slaughtered is a problem for me. I love y'all. God bless.